What is up? It is the Dynasty Pylon. We are here talking about anything and everything because it's Wednesday. So we just finished off week 3, heading into week 4 tomorrow.
Week four.
Yeah, it's how did you feel about it? I don't know. It was I think the Sunday night game was just boring. And I don't think I've ever said that about any
I was lucky enough to not have to watch that game because it was. So we went. I was keeping tabs on it, and it was.
I didn't catch anything you said, bro. And I don't know if it's me or if it's you.
Yeah, you said earlier. So all I said was I was lucky enough to not to watch it.
Okay, all right. I just no, you're like really glitchy, dude. Yeah, and it might be me. I don't know. It could be me. But no, it was just like I don't know how I felt about it. I mean, Jalen Pitre obviously immersed, coming out, definitely safety out of Houston, making his big boom game. I was keeping an eye on him before, and I felt like, should I pick him up? I'm not too sure if I want to. I have good safeties now in most of my leagues, and if not, he's already taken. And if you don't have him, I would suggest to get him, stash him. He might do this again. I mean, clearly he's getting majority of the snaps there anyways, and he did fantastic this week. So I had to put him on the thumbnail. So, as of course, we're an IDP, and IDP is better, and defense sucks. So it's been a weird year so far. And I don't know how you feel about this season. But coming into week 3, I'm now realizing that. So I overheard another podcast just kind of listening to on my way to the gym or whatever. Just to, gather, how their perspective and how they felt about it. And they mentioned something which kind of made me realize average teams, and I'm looking at these scores now, these average, the teams that are scoring right now, average, are about 20 points, which is by far the lowest it's been. I mean, you have 17s, 19s, 20, 24s, 23, and these are the winning teams right now. This is week 1. The highest week 1 was 31, and that was the Bills. Second was the Saints at 27. Closely with 26 points of the Falcons. Week 2, the highest scoring team was at 42 with Miami and 31, but then it didn't help when you had freaking 17s down here and 19s with the Giants, 17. It's like the touchdown production is not there because everyone's scoring pretty low. I mean, especially this last week. Denver won with 11. Dallas won with 23. Green Bay with 14. Let's see here. Miami with 21. Which, speaking of that game, oh my gosh. That game was nuts. Did you watch that game?
I saw a lot of that game, yeah. It was on the REDZONE channel a lot.
All right. So everyone's like, oh, I'm worried about hamstrings and whatever, Stephon Diggs and what. I'm like, all right, no, actually those were not injuries per se. Those were dehydration. Like their hamstrings were tightening up. Like it was just so hot. They were playing in like 100+ weather. Like it was hot. And
with humidity too.
Oh yeah.
Like players were just dropping on the field. Like
so yeah, no, it's just like not only you're sweating underneath all that, which it gets pretty hot, and then you're running out there 100+. And I know this why, because I've been in that situation in Arizona, so I know. Like you take the Buffalo Bills, like they're the Yeti monsters, right? They practice in Buffalo. It's a cold state. They're used to cold, and then you take them and you put them in a oven, right? And Miami's used to this a little bit more than Buffalo, so they kind of have home field advantage with the temperature-wise. So this is why you saw every freaking play. It was a new Bill just kind of like stretching And we're like, oh crap, was it a rolled ankle? Was it his hamstring? Is it a groin? What's going on? And it was just the trainers over there stretching their muscles out, and it was just like they were just dehydrated. It was just so freaking hot. But it was nuts. And then I'm pretty sure all that, like, I'm pretty sure at one point one of the linemen, his face was just red, like a tomato. It was just red.
Yeah,
like, that guy's gonna die. Like,
well, I know when the final freaking whistle blew to end the game, like 4 players just like literally dropped to the ground.
Yeah, they're not used to that.
Like
They're not.
Those Dolphins players, just like Russell Gage caught a ball, ran in to try to get the thing, and then they're like game over, and he just like he just dropped.
Yeah, it's just so freaking hot there. I was like, I kind of expect this from a cold weathered team to go to a hot state. It's like, and then and then there's the argument, oh, well, what about Arizona? I'm like, yeah, but we're in a dome. Okay. Like, it's open and we have the option to close it, which I think I've been to 1 or 2 games there with the roof open. Usually it's closed.
December.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It's the roof open.
Yeah. Typically, what's that?
Kind of hard to see sometimes. Like when the roof's open, if you're like on
the east side, right, of the stadium.
East side, yeah. If you're on the east side, it becomes really hard to see because the sun is just shining in your eyes.
At least for our tickets, though, the ones we normally get, those are the best.
You're all you're on the west side, so you got to bait on that.
Yeah, I don't care what anybody says. Those are the best seats in the house. Okay, nobody's behind you, nobody's in front of you.
That was pretty good seats, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I have like that. See everything.
Yeah. I think when do the Philadelphia Eagles come here? I'm going. Oh, in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'm going. So yeah. Mark, you want to go?
Sure.
Okay. We'll see. I think. I don't think I've told anybody. I know I got tickets. Right. So. But yeah, I'm pretty
sure. Let me know.
Pretty sure I was tell you anyways. But yeah, so there's that. Other than that though, guys, yeah, we're just chilling, and it's I'm hoping Lucius comes in. If Lucius is here, I don't want to give him crap. I want to actually reassure him how good it feels, because I told him that I'm not worried about Henry, and then look what Henry did this last weekend. These next 2 games, he's just going to do just as good. But for Dynasty, if you're playing Dynasty, I would easily I would ship him off right now. Ship him off while he's still on this good intentional game. But you could see the regression. You can see it. I've never seen so many backups in Tennessee running back behind Henry in my life while Henry's been there. They're using him a lot now. So it's just he's just the way of the running back life. He just gets old. So it is what it is.
Well, it happens.
Yeah.
Sooner rather than later at that position too, unfortunately.
Yeah, but let's look at this. I've kind of said this throughout the summer. Dalvin Cook, I expected him to have a regressional year. I expected
he's doing nothing.
Yeah, Eckler. I expected CMC.
Are some of these guys regressing, or is that just the way football's been this year? You just said how low points are now.
I know,
but fantasy as well.
But you would. I was talking about the touchdowns, right? But the yardage, I would still expect the same yardage out of these guys, and it's not happening. The only outlier here is freaking Cordell Patterson. The guy's sold his soul or something, because that guy's just doing fantastic.
Like, he just seems to getting better every year he gets older.
I don't know. And then what I am happy for
every year, that guy's like, I'm gonna do what I did better than I did last year.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the one thing I am happy about is Saquon's back, and I don't have any shares of Saquon, and I'm just glad to see him just ball out again. It's nice to see good elite players do what they got drafted for. And I'm telling you guys, every 3 years, Penn State shoots out a good one. Seems like every 3 years, I expect one in 2 years, either on the offensive side or on the defensive side. Someone's going to emerge from that team, and it's going to be a really good player. Because I was excited when I saw Micah Parsons against Saquon. There was I saw like a cartoon meme or something like that. It wasn't really necessarily a meme, but it was like a verse kind of New York versus Dallas. And you could see Micah Parsons on one side, half Dallas uniform, half Penn State uniform, like cut right in the middle of them. Same with Saquon, half Penn State, half New York Giant uniform. It was kind of cool looking. So he's going to be good in the future. Yeah. Let me see. Is he coming out this year? Let me look. I could look right.
He says going to be good in the future, so I'm assuming he's a younger guy. Probably.
I would assume, like I said, I expect 2 years from now. Some Penn State just shoots him out.
Well, you got Jahan Dotson this year.
That's true. All right. The running back, you say Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Zach Evans, Sean Tucker, Tank Gibbsy. That guy. I like Tank Gibbsy. We're going to talk about Tank Gibbsy eventually as the year goes on.
That's a good name for a running back. Tank.
Tank Gibbsy? Yeah. Out of Auburn. So Kenny McIntosh, Devin Ackney, and Zach Charbonnet. So not yet. I would expect 2 years from now. I don't know if I expect Jahan Dotson to be elite yet.
He is a freshman. Nick Singleton. Okay.
2 years from now. So yeah.
Singleton, 2 years from now.
Yeah, he'll be junior.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know.
Barkley will be on his way out. He'll be on his way in.
Say what?
I said Barkley could be on his way out. He could be on his way in.
Yeah. That could be a possibility. Yeah. So you said Jahan Dotson. I don't know if I categorize him as like what I'm trying to put out is elite, like elite. Like I said, Barkley elite, Parsons elite.
It's a little early for him to be elite.
I need more out of this guy than
I need more out of Parsons before I call him elite. Is he good? Yes, but I'm not going to call him elite.
He got Rookie of the Year. What more do you need?
Okay. So if Jahan Dotson gets Rookie of the Year?
Then yes. Okay. But I need more. It's only been 3 weeks. Anton, how you doing? So I have Russ.
Great.
That's bad already.
I was going to say that was the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah. All right. CMC, Damian Pierce, Waddle, Lamb. Andrews, London on the bench. In London. Okay. And the bench is Godwin, Dobbins, Michael Carter, Kenneth Walker, White, Pierce, and Jamison Williams. Anywhere I can upgrade. Quarterback. Yeah.
Nice grab in London, though. That could win Rookie of the Year, probably. So
say what?
London, the way he's playing, he's probably going to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. I'm hoping Jamison Williams starts playing here pretty soon, though. Okay, so quarterback 1 is where you can upgrade. I like Russ. Don't get me wrong. Russ is good. But the issue is that entire staff, the coaching staff, they're all new. This is their they're brand new. Like this, like I'm not saying they're brand new, but this is their new positions, new spots. Like they're coaching in an organization that they brought in pieces. And then another thing, Denver didn't really play their starters during preseason. So they didn't have that real-time game feeling, and they went out there winging it, right? A win against San Francisco barely by 1 is not. Don't no. Don't give me that with that. Don't.
Yeah, they
don't
barely
cheer.
beat Houston, barely beat 49ers, and they lost to the Seahawks. They're
Trust
not
me,
looking great.
I was fooled too, Anton. I was fooled too. Okay, I drafted Russ with one of his receivers in maybe 1 or 2 leagues. Okay, I was fooled too. And then I shifted to getting another quarterback off the waivers. You just have to. Right now, he's just doing so bad. He's like bottom half of it. Like I think he's like 16th, 17th, and that's not Russ. That is not Russ. Let's see where we at here. I'm looking for him right now. QBs, I think.
Does he even
say what?
Has he even touched pass?
Mark, I didn't hear you, dude. I don't know if it's me or you, dude. Where the hell? What the? Oh, that's that. That's stupid me. I had it filtered at week 4. I'm like, how come there's no stats popping up? Let's see. Russell Wilson is probably, oh my gosh, thank you, Braden. 24th, dude. That's even worse than I thought.
Oh, Lord.
I thought he was at 17th. That's bad. That's bad. Trubisky is over him. Mac and Cheese is better than him right now. Rodgers is better than him. That's bad. Yeah, dude. I need you. You need to get yourself a quarterback. I'm not saying drop him. Give it some time. I think they're gonna figure this out by like week 6 or so, maybe 7, and then they'll start clicking. But yeah, I would try and maybe. Do you think Russ and Carter would be too much for Tua?
I don't know if you can get Tua for that.
I don't think so. I think that's you also have Dameon Pierce. It's TMC. And Walker should eventually do something. But again, depending on what kind of league you're in, too. It seems like you're in a 1 quarterback league. This is why I like getting a second QB. So Mark is freezing up? Okay. All right. There might be too many people on the internet or something over at his house or something. Maybe is someone watching Netflix or something? I don't know. That might be an issue. You're good now, Mark. I think it's right when you start talking, it freezes. It's weird. So the guy has Mahomes. Tua
is his backup.
I think you could probably do Russ and who would you send, Dobbins or Carter?
Was this I'm assuming this is
redraft, and I almost don't want to give up a running back either, though. Because he has Waddle, Lamb, Andrews in London. With Waddle, Lamb in London, and then Romeo Dobbs should be eventually the number 1 here. It seems like it. He's getting better.
I feel like Carter would be okay.
Carter? I don't know. I kind of don't want to give him Carter, though. You could be okay because you'll have CMC, Pierce, Dobbins, Walker. I wish Walker was playing more to have a little bit of value to throw his way. So that's the only thing I wish would happen. So try it. But I don't think it's. I think it might be just. But the thing is, you're still stuck at 1 QB. I think you might want to get another secondary. just in case. I mean, with Tua banged up, like, do you really want to go after this? Oh, excuse me. By the way, that was a weird. I don't know. I don't agree that was a back and an ankle problem.
Oh, right. Well, just collapse on the field as I'm walking.
That looked like a concussion, my guy.
Right.
And I don't know how they're getting away with this.
Well, they're under investigation.
Nobody in the right mind I've ever seen get up from a back injury and just hobble around.
The NFL is actively investigating their concussion protocols.
I have a feeling once that scan comes in, I don't know. I don't know. He played a whole second half. I don't know. They have Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know why they're like, hey, dude, like, you need to sit. Like, I'm sorry, but Teddy, get in there.
Right.
I don't know. It was weird. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, Anthony?
I'm glad you can come in, hang out. Yeah, we're just talking. Just fixing this guy. He wants to trade Russ and Carter for Tua, and we're saying Russ will eventually pick it up. I mean, you could even keep Russ. I don't know. I would keep. I think they're gonna. I think they'll fix themselves. Everything's new. They didn't do preseason. The coaching staff is all fresh. I hope that they figure this out soon. I think you just might want to go to the waivers and see what's in there before you ship off Michael Carter, because Michael Carter is being used very well right now. And I would hate for you to lose the running back. Running backs are they're gold in fantasy football, from what I like to put it as. They're the gold in our lineups because look what just happened. We just lost Swift and freaking who else did we lose? Montgomery in a single week. And for the person out there who has Montgomery and Swift, because they drafted Swift and Montgomery with their two, they better have their backups. So I mean, I wouldn't do it yet, man. Just look at your waivers, see who's there before you make that trade. I don't want to do that yet. I like Michael Carter. He's doing decent. Anthony also agrees. So Russ over Tua. As for ceiling, once it's figured out, yeah.
He's saying
I don't mind moving Carter. Say what?
He's saying he'd aim higher.
Yeah.
Tua.
Yeah, it's because everyone's going off of his bank game and stuff, but I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I'll look at your waivers before doing any of that. So yeah. But thanks for asking that, man. Oh, and by the way, Anton, if you're new to the channel, we have a jersey giveaway. Our Dynasty Pylon one, our second one is coming out. We'll be giving out that next week. We just hit 200, thanks to our good friend and Get Right Dynasty, our Get Right Fantasy Network over there helped us out, pushing us to 200. We're at 201, I believe. So next week we're giving out that drawing. It's gonna be a team of your choice with Dynasty Pylon on the back, and it'll have the number 2. As for that's gonna be the second jersey we're giving out. So it's a stitched, it's clean. I like them. They're pretty good. Mark has his behind his. That's his favorite number with our show, but it'll kind of look like that, but with your team. So, yeah. Let's see here. Where are we at? Oh, we're at 202 now. Oh, dude, hell yeah. Yeah, we're getting there. I wonder where Tank's at. Dude, so did I tell you what happened Sunday? We'll get to you, Alex, real quick. Sunday we're doing midstream. They're doing their mobile thing in the car or whatever. He has the phone out. In doing so, going to the game, he blocked a viewer and ended the streams. Ended the stream. Like, it's not his fault, but I still got pissed because I didn't do any of the promos. I didn't tell any of our new reviewers to get into the raffle for the jersey. Like, all those people, I don't even know they're gonna come back. If they don't come back, that sucks. And I was like, and then on top of that, we were gonna end soon, and I was gonna send them all of them to the Get Right guys. Instead, I just sent myself over there, and I hung out with them for about 30 minutes. So, yeah. So I don't know if I told you that or not.
I figured something happened because I know he messaged in the group chat that he was like, "Sorry, I didn't mean to end the stream."
Yeah, my response was just enjoy your game.
Yep, and then you're just like, "Enjoy the game."
Yeah,
I was like, "What?" I
was pissed. All
right,
I
could tell, but I was like, "I'm not sure what happened here."
I was pissed, man. All right, so trade Goddard and Isaiah McKenzie for T. Higgins. My other receivers are Devo, Devontae Smith, and tight end is David Njoku. What do you guys think? Keep David Njoku. I like Goddard, though. Goddard's consistent. David Njoku's not bad. You're going to get the tight end landscape sucks, okay? Usually if there's one that's better, I just stick with that guy the entire season. I really do. As long as they're getting snaps, I stick with the guy because there'll be every single tight end, and you can argue this with me now. Every single tight end has a 0 to 4 point game to a 6 to 12 point game. And it happens every other game or 3 games of coldness, and then they blow up, and it's just really weird. Tight ends suck. It is the way it is. But if you send, like I said, I'm not mad at you, but I was pissed. I was pissed, but I knew it wasn't your fault. I was just mad that I couldn't send out the promo for the raffle for our second jersey. Guys, by the way, if you're just joining, I just noticed that the numbers went up. We are giving out our second jersey. It's another video. It's like a 1-minute video. It's one of our guys, the previous owner. It's our 200 sub giveaway. So again, just if you get in there after the show or right now and come back, pause it on. It's up to you. For T. Higgins, so he wants to give out Goddard and McKenzie for T. Higgins. I'm okay with that. He's got Devo and Devontae Smith. So he'll be stacked at 3 receiver. Please tell me this is a 3 receiver league. If this is a 3 receiver league, I'll smash that in a heartbeat. But you are giving up Goddard, and I understand that. So, yeah. I would do that. How do you feel about this?
Leaning towards doing it. Also, at the same time, I mean, if he stays put, I mean, McKenzie's been pretty good, and then like you said, a good tight end is hard to come by. And then
if we see more of what we just saw of David Njoku, then I think it'd be fine. Like, they paid the man to do what he just did, right? The thing is, you're gonna have a lot of hype, a lot of boom or bust, and that's all. But he also
has injury issues though too in the past. Like,
that's
at least
true.
If you were to get hurt, you'd be like, "Oh, I got Goddard," but you ship Goddard out, he gets hurt, and you're on the waiver wire.
McKenzie's like a wide receiver. Yeah. I don't know. McKenzie's like a wide receiver 3, and Goddard. Essentially, just giving up Goddard for T. Higgins.
I'm also not really convinced about T. Higgins right now because I know it's still early. It's only been 3 weeks, but I have him in like 2 fantasy leagues, and he's done nothing. I'm not sure what this.
Didn't he drop like 1? I don't know. When I watch these games, and if they at least have something in the end zone, like it's dropped or whatever, it's something penalty or something. I kind of look at that. I'm like, okay, that technically should have been a touchdown. He's getting targets in the red zone, and that's what I look at. He's getting targets in the red zone. That's what I'm okay with. Like, let's see. What did Higgins do? He got a touchdown last week.
Did he
Got a touchdown last week? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
His first one, then.
I mean, he's been doing okay I feel like he's doing fine. The first week sucked. I think there was a penalty or something in the end zone of last week or something. He didn't get it, so they retracted that or something, or he missed it. But he's getting targets in the red zone
2 weeks ago. This week 2.
Yeah, last week or whatever.
He only had 93 receiving
I'm still in week
yards.
3. I'm still in week 3. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing now. Okay.
Week 4 isn't until tomorrow. I feel like we're still talking about I'm sorry, but I see what you're talking about. You've already moved on.
So he did. He had like.
You must have had a bad week.
A little bit. Yeah, it wasn't great.
You're moving on, bro.
Yeah, I'm already good. I'm ready to move on. It wasn't the best fantasy week this past week, no. and in general.
Monique, how are you doing? We'll get to you. Mike, what's up? And of course, Derby. What's up, guys? What's up? Alejandro, what's up? What up? All right, so Michael Thomas, what's up?
The one that Derpy posted, he said Coolio died. The rapper? Dangerous Minds? Living in a Gangster's Paradise?
Just now? Like recently?
That's what he just said. I was like, wait, what?
That sucks.
Right?
But damn.
Yep.
I wonder how.
Coolio dead at 59.
That sucks. How? It's got Michael Thomas, Debo, Lazard, and who should I sit? My first is Lazard. I'm just looking at this. It's just Lazard right away. Did you see how he died?
No, it didn't say. It just said it yesterday.
I have to look. I wonder if it's 59, dude. What the hell? That sucks.
Man,
I feel like that's too young, man.
A little bit.
All right, so Michael Thomas, you got against Minnesota. I like that. Debo is going against freaking Tampa Bay. Might be a little hard. And then you got New England with Lazard. I'm still putting Michael Thomas and Debo, man.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards bench and Lazard too. I think Michael
because Debo and Lazard have
to put them
tough defenses. Michael Thomas might be actually okay. Oh, but you know what though? Oh, we might see stupid Taysom Hill this week.
Was he back?
I don't know. They were so Andy Dalton was out there with the ones practicing, right? And then it came out that they said he probably isn't going to play, but they're not going to lead on Andy Dalton. So I don't know. It's going to be a weird situation. I still think that they're going to be using.
Found it.
Oh man, that blows. That sucks. Well, I mean that's 59. Man, that sucks. That sucks. Such a good artist too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, heart attacks happen, dude. That is the one thing I'm scared of getting. I've seen young athletes get it. That is the one thing that's just like the most unpredictable thing. And I hope I would hope I would not get it. That's the one thing.
Some 18-year-old bull rider just died of a heart attack.
It's weird. Like, it just happens. It's like, oh crap, like, and then there's nothing that you can do at the time. Right. I would be fearful if I'm driving.
Oh,
like if I'm in the middle lane on the 10.
Right, you're like, well, sorry for whoever I hit.
I think my last moments I would be like, I can't kill anybody else. I'm gonna try and crash into the shoulder. Right. Oh my gosh, that sucks, man. That sucks. All right, Tank and the boys were having a good time on Sunday. What?
He's talking about the stream ending.
They were drunk.
They're having a good time.
They're probably drunk. I don't know. I hope they had a good time. I hope they did. Still, I was still pissed though. I ain't gonna lie. All right, Monique. So someone dropped DJ Moore. Do you think I should drop Gallup for him, or will Gallup be better in the long run? Right now, it looks like Gallup might be better in the long run. If I'm in a redraft league right now, I really thought Baker would have been the answer. I really thought Baker was going to be the answer. Yeah, they're gonna have to go to the draft. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if we end up seeing PJ Walker or what's his face that who's the didn't they draft
He's hurt.
You guys
though. He's out for the year.
Who? PJ?
Matt Corral.
Oh
from
crap!
Ole Miss.
Yeah, that's right.
I think he hurt his ankle though in the preseason.
I'm telling you, we're gonna see Sam Darnold back in there.
Sam Darnold could get in there.
Wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Here's the thing: if you pick up DJ Moore, you're gonna hope for a. I have him benched on my Dynasty league, and I hardly benched that guy. Last couple seasons, I hardly benched that guy. Why? Because I knew he was gonna get yards. But in Dynasty leagues, you just don't really typically cut good players. You just don't. Just because you know you'll have them for next season. But if it's a redraft league, it's okay to drop them. I think you keep Gallup. Gallup's going to go in there. He's going to be the number 2 right away. Yeah, I know DJ Moore is going to be. He's going to be the same level. Dak is supposed to come back. I'm not saying he's going to come back this week. There's no way. There's no way. Next week, no way. I think he comes back. If the earliest, I think week 6. But if he comes back and he's playing and he's looking good, then I think you'll be fine with Gallup rather than freaking DJ Moore. That's just how I feel about it. So yeah. And earlier, James is expected to play. Yeah, okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about freaking Michael Thomas then. So yeah. So
I guess if we had just read the whole thing, he said cardiac arrest on him.
Yeah. So sorry, let's see. Jake's nice. I got AJ Brown, JJ as my starters. Not bad. Amon-Ra St. Brown at the flex. Okay. Should I keep it like this? 100% yes.
Well, no, look at who he has.
Hold on, but he has flex shops and James Conner.
He's got Patterson. Patterson, though.
Patterson might swap out one of these guys.
Yeah. That's about it. Oh, he's got Keenan
And
Allen,
the only way you're going to swap them out, and I'm not going to say this week to week, you're going to swap them out by matchups. All 4 of these guys are going to be elite. These are your studs. Those are your main offensive points makers. You're going to look by matchups. If they're against a good matchup, you swap them out at the flex. And also, don't also put the guy in the flex if he has a Thursday game. Put him at the starter spot. Okay? And you have James Robinson. Who's your other?
Oh, Lord.
You have Cordell Patterson, James Robinson on the bench.
Whoa, I just saw that too. I was like, oh, wait.
Is that Jamal Williams or Jamison Williams? I'm assuming Jamal. Jamal's going to be the only one this weekend, by the way. So, as your starters, you're leaving AJ Brown in there. I'm not touching that. Pretty much all season. The connection there is
Amon-Ra is also. I think he was questionable last I saw.
Yeah, Amon-Ra got a little bit banged up. You're right. I'll leave JJ and Amon-Ra. I'm sorry, AJ and Justin Jefferson. I know AJ and JJ might sound the same. I will leave Jefferson and Brown in for sure at wide receivers. I'm kind of leaning Jamal Williams this weekend or James Robinson over Cordell right now. James Robinson's Philly. Okay, that's probably no.
He did not practice today.
And then you got Cordell Patterson against Cleveland. And then
Robinson's taking on the
Lions.
Eagles.
Oh, you're putting Jamal Williams. You're putting Jamal Williams in flex.
Or Robinson's playing the Eagles, sorry, not Jamal Williams.
Oh, you have Najee Harris and Swift. Okay. Well, all right. Harris has not been it himself. I don't know. Swift probably won't play. There, I would put Jamal Williams in for Swift. Harris has he even done much great. I've not been paying attention to him at all.
He's been middle.
He's breaking 10, right?
Barely.
Not first round draft. Is he breaking 10? Okay, never mind. Yeah, leave him in. Harris and Jamal Williams. I'm putting in your starting lineup.
The only thing I like about Harris is that he's playing the Jets this week.
Yeah, but they're still going to utilize him. I leave Harris, Jamal Williams, and you're starting as your running backs. Your receiver AJ Brown.
He hasn't broke 10
JJ.
yet. 8.6, 8.9, 9.1.
I'm sorry, I meant as in the top 10. Sorry.
Oh, ish. Probably not.
Let's see. Because I almost want to put. Where is Harris? Harris is. Oh crap! Okay. I was right. He has not been doing that great. Oh gosh.
Yeah, no, he has not been doing good. And then that's funny. We were talking about rookie of the year stuff.
Where is he? Here's who's over him. Kareem Hunt's doing better than him. Antonio Gibson's doing better than him. Yeah, dude, I almost want to put. Thanks, Britt.
20.
Dude, I'd almost want to put Jamal Williams and Robinson in for this week at your starters. And I know that's kind of hard to say, but
Robinson's playing the Eagles though.
Yeah, but who's Steelers?
Their defensive line is pretty stout. I don't know if they're going to allow them to run the ball.
Yeah,
I mean, he might get some catches, but
so is the Jets.
No. I don't think so.
I don't expect Myles Garrett to do. I don't think if he plays. By the way, Myles Garrett. Did you see the car?
Yes, see it, but I saw the pictures.
It was not cool. It was pretty bad.
Apparently, he was swerving out of the way from hitting an animal.
Yeah, pretty much. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this. Myles Garrett. If you guys didn't see this, it was pretty bad. I am so glad he survived this. Because we would be talking.
Just survived, but he had pretty minimal injuries.
No, we would be talking. I'm so glad he survived this. This guy rolled over 3 or 4 times.
Braden, Jets D is going to get tired. Wilson's expected to start, so it's going to be a lot of 3 and outs, probably 3 and outs.
Look at this crap.
Yeah.
He rolled multiple times, which only says that man had a seatbelt on. But this is insane. A lot of people don't, they don't come out in one piece like this without injuries, and he just came out. I'm just glad he's okay.
Yeah, I agree.
That's crazy. But yeah. But about what's going on with him, are you benching Harris? Are you putting Robinson, Cordell Patterson in, and see what? Have you seen the body cam footage? No, I have not.
Oh,
That's Braden, you're already on it. I already know you're on it. Yo, send it in. Send it in. We'll watch that right now. Yeah, I've been stuck on this. Yeah, you stumped us. You stumped us. What are we doing here? All right, this one stumped us because we need to get to this one soon. It's got piercing your acres at flex. And his starters are Harris and Swift. So it doesn't play into your bunch Jamal Williams, so that's easy. Harris, I kind of want to just put in Cordell Patterson. Okay, because Jadeveon Clowney's also gone. I would put Cordell Patterson and Jamal Williams in for this week. Leave A.J. Brown, leave Justin Jefferson, and at your flex, depending on how Amon-Ra St. Brown is feeling at the end of the week, which, by the way, we got another 2 weeks and 2 days of practice, so we'll see what happens. Leave Amon-Ra St. Brown in the flex. If he cannot play, you're throwing in James Robinson, right? Or James Conner. How do you feel about this?
I would go Robinson. He's been way more consistent than Conner has.
Because I think Conner is still a little banged up. Yeah, that's. I feel like that's what we're doing. Yeah. All right, Braden's got it. Let me pull that up. Go ahead and get this one, Mark. I'm gonna get this.
So we got Pierce, Singletary, or Akers. I'd probably
got Chargers.
You think Akers is gonna actually play though? If Akers is, that's the question. I mean, I would go Akers all day, but they're not playing him, so I don't know. Let's look at matchups. I guess.
Akers is weird to me. I need to see him do like Akers things, what we expect him to do before we actually throw him out there. Singletary is probably their best back, but the running backs are non-existent there. I think you're leaving Pierce in, and that sucks because they're against
Pierce
the Chargers.
Is playing the Chargers. Yeah, I'll say Pierce is playing the Chargers,
which sucks.
Singletary's playing the Ravens.
Yeah.
And
then
the Rams got the 49ers on Monday.
You're going to take the gamble at Akers. Stay safe with Pierce and not put Singletary. That's how you look. You want to take the risk? Put Akers. Hendo can just take off too.
Safety is Pierce. I agree with that. The safety pick would be Pierce. Don't play Singletary at all. And then if you want to gamble, you could go Akers.
I think I'm gambling.
There's a chance Akers could hit big, but there's also a chance he doesn't play because we don't know what they're doing with him. It'd be nice to have some insight into McVay's mind sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gambling and I'm putting Akers in. Someone dropped Drake London and I dropped Jahan Dotson. Okay. Good.
Not bad. Yeah.
No, not bad. I mean, Jahan Dotson's going to be good too, but Drake London over him, yeah. Hell yeah.
Canada's while they suck.
Yeah.
We talked about that one already. Talked about that. Garrett Wilson, Isaiah McKenzie, or Woods for flex? 3 questions. Oh, Isaiah McKenzie.
Really?
I think Josh likes throwing to him. I don't know. I just don't like the quarterbacks for Robert Woods or Garrett Wilson.
No, and you know what?
Especially if Wilson's coming back. Especially if Zach
Wilson's if Wilson's coming back, he loves more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm yeah. Damn, I think you're right, yeah. Isaiah McKenzie.
And then JT Burks is getting thank you, fellas.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
I don't know, I'm leaning towards Isaiah McKenzie
right now.
And then Akers outtouched Hendo this week. It's a roller coaster. We need to see more before knowing who to start for sure. If you're throwing him out there now, it's purely a shot in the dark. Yep, that's basically what we said. Anthony, some good insight.
So, here we go.
Like I said, I kind of am leaning with you too with the Akers because I like the potential, the ceiling of those three running backs. It's clearly Akers to me has the highest ceiling.
Yeah. All right, here we go, guys.
All right.
This is the cam footage. Dude, that thing is.
This is what Myles Garrett's automobile looked like after his one-car accident on September 26. And here was Garrett on police body cam being tended to.
Can you move? Is it a bicep tendon?
He's so big, man. Him sitting down is half the size of that dude right there.
Right. Well, that was one of the things when I saw his car. I was like, it's surprising to walk away. Dude's so big. I was like, I can barely fit in that car.
All right, Miles. If I help you up, are you good? Take a walk with me? Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Beyond scary. Thankfully, Garrett was okay. The passenger, who was seen lying in the grass, would also amazingly be okay, considering the damage to Garrett's Porsche. NFL.com would report the Browns defensive end sustained shoulder and bicep strains, along with multiple lacerations in a one-car crash Monday. Garrett, who was released from a local hospital late Monday night, underwent further tests Tuesday, but it remains unclear when he will return to the football field. TMZ Sports reported one witness who actually helped Garrett and his passenger get out of the car following the accident told the outlet Garrett complained of wrist pain. The witness says the football player also appeared to be bleeding from both his ankle and chest areas. Cops say alcohol or other drugs did not play a factor, and both passengers were wearing their seatbelts at the time of the crash.
Yeah.
The 26-year-old Garrett and a passenger involved in the crash, well, it occurred around 3 p.m. local time. After leaving the team's practice facility in Berea, Ohio, the Ohio State Highway Patrol told NFL.com. Garrett was alert and aware when officers arrived at the scene, and impairment was not suspected per the OSHP. The Akron Beacon Journal noted the passenger can be seen being treated by another firefighter. She is lying on her back with her knees up about 10 feet from the car, which shows extensive damage, including airbag deployment, a broken rear window, and a crumpled rear bumper after having rolled over and coming to a stop well off the side of the road. The patrol said the crash remains under investigation Tuesday, and further information, including how fast Garrett had been driving, that was not available. Nicole Lynn, Garrett's agent, put out a statement on Twitter that read as follows. Myles Garrett was involved in a one-car accident this afternoon and was transported to a local hospital to be medically evaluated. While we are waiting to learn the extent of his injuries, he has been alert and responsive. The Garrett family would like to thank the medical personnel that got Myles and his passenger out of the vehicle and safely transported to the hospital. Bleacher Report noted via Tom Pelissero that Garrett swerved in an attempt to avoid an animal on a wet road, resulting in his car flipping over multiple times. Cleveland 19 added there have been no developments made regarding the 26-year-old All-Pro status for Sunday's game against the Atlanta
I don't think
Falcons.
he's playing, dude.
He needs just one more sack to become the franchise's career leader in the category.
I think it would be be crucial for that. I don't know. Like being in a car accident for anything is. I mean, your body gets banged up, and this guy just flipped like multiple times.
Right.
If he plays, I don't expect him to do as good as he usually is. I think there's going to be something where it's going to hinder him of playing like as well as he usually does. I don't think he puts up anything, to be honest, if he does play. But I mean, if you're in an IDP league and you want to throw him out there, so go for it. But I think
it'd be kind of get him to play at that point.
Say that again.
I think it'd be kind of cruel to let him play at this point. I'll be like,
I think ultimately it's going to be up to him, though. So, are you good? Do you think you can play? Because I mean, I've been in car accidents before, and I walked out fine. And like the one the day we were I was supposed to pick you up before our game. I don't know if you remember that. And we got rear-ended by a bus, and I was okay.
Oh, jeez.
Sandy was not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It was just weird. But, yeah, thank goodness he's good. He's healthy. Because that's the biggest, scariest part of the whole time. When I heard that, I was like, oh, crap. Please let it be, like non-drug related and nothing like for once it was a legit accident without one of these NFL players having to deal with some BS that happened.
Considering the timing of it, it'd be hard pressed for him to have time to drink or take drugs if he's just leaving the practice facility.
Well, yeah, but I mean, because the report came out later, after the fact, so we didn't get it till 7 p.m. our time, which would have been 10 over there, or 8 or 9. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I know that was just my first assumption. So I don't know, because the report wasn't right off the bat. I'm pretty sure it was an hour or two after the accident, then the report came out. But yeah, no, it's I'm glad he's good. Glad he's good. But yeah. So let's see here. Let's see. I just missed it, but we have another Bleacher Report, dude.
So Braden sent to us at 4:30 yesterday. Our time.
Was that 4:30?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, it was 3:00 there, which would have been 1:00 here. So it still took 3 hours.
Oh my gosh. Hi. Welcome in.
Is this when we were going when we were playing softball?
Yeah, you were
okay.
When you were,
I do remember this now.
Yeah.
No, I remember.
And then we were both late.
Yeah, I remember.
We showed up an hour late. Still made it, but I mean, yeah. Yeah, we still played. So I don't know. All right, so here we are. Well, let's end the show here. But before you guys leave, we're gonna show some Bleacher Report. I have not seen it. The title is Chef Russ Wilson Cannot Cook. So let's talk about this real quick before we jump into the video. The reason he's not cooking is because, look, he has all the key ingredients, for this kitchen.
Is it because Hackett can't hack it?
Well, Hackett can't hack it, yeah. But you can't cook if you don't have a stove. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These guys I think it's the coaching, the playbooks that they're giving them. I don't think it's good enough for them. But thanks, guys, for sticking around. Again, if you haven't yet, like and subscribe to the video. And also check out the 200 sub video before we head out. We're giving out that jersey, and it'll be next Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Next Wednesday, we'll be giving out it live, and we'll hit you up during that time, and you could win the jersey. But yeah, so we'll do that. So let's get this going. It's pretty funny. Usually they're pretty funny. Usually. So before you guys head out, we'll watch this. Say what?
I can't talk. Jesus.
Then boys, what's up, man?
Well, Anthony and Dim Boys both said great show. So thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. But yeah,
Now that I'm not dying. Ugh.
you're good. All right, let's watch this, and then we'll head out. Unless someone asks a question real quick, but pretty much we'll just end it here.
Okay.
Let me know if you can hear it, or if you can't.
All right, I've got a weak offensive line, no depth on defense, and a new coach who says he knows Aaron Rodgers.
It's not what I ordered.
Good game.
I think he could turn the Bronco around, but I heard he flamed out in the big time. Seattle.
Behind. We are behind. Chef, how's the au jus?
It's simmering.
Thank you, Chef. Corner.
Yes. You know, Russ, you might get further with people if you stop acting so extra all the time.
Heard, Chef.
Hey, man, look, we made another mistake in play, though.
What's up, Cop Bronco?
This guy.
Calm down. Service isn't for another 2 hours. 2 minutes, Coach. People already lined up. 10, 9, 8. Third round. 5 foot nothing. Got your bubble water in your pants and headphones. Why are you in charge of the restaurant? I should have left my shot. Fire! Fire everything! Fired already? Remember, separation comes from preparation.
Whatever you need, Chef.
I want all the beef.
The new special looks like it could be really good.
Sorry, that's out for like 4 to 6 months.
Looks like you're sticking with the usual.
Done, Chef. That's it? Well, we couldn't finish it all, so I settled for 3.
Wow. How are you going to make a bear parody and not make it about the Bears? We're also miserable people trying to make it work in Chicago. SMH. I hate this more than I hate the fans.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. So I was listening to it in the cut while I cooked dinner, so didn't come. Oh, you're good, man.
Oh.
Hey, as long as you're here,
Yeah, as long
giving
as
us
you're
a
there.
view, I appreciate that. Are you guys about to go on? Hold on, you guys usually go on right after us sometimes, right? Let me check. You guys on? Is Mike on? What time are you guys going on? 8 p.m. Okay, all right. Guys, if you guys want more fantasy football, stoof.
Go look it right, guys.
Yeah, they're going on. They do 6-hour streams. They stay up all night.
6 hour streams. I mean, you're not far off. I'm not gonna lie.
They they like to do that's what they do at the Get Right. They stay up all night and talk football. Look, you took 2 chatterboxes and you put them in the same room. These guys go on for hours. Hold on, what is going on? You guys got a week 4 start sit show and a roster management. Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry, that's not the right one. Do not copy that link. Do not copy that link. That is not. Look at these guys jumping ahead. We just make showrooms like 30 minutes before the freaking show.
Right?
They make shows 2 days out. Overachievers. Look at these guys. All right, so today, oh, dude, yeah, never mind. All right, so in 2 hours, if you're still up and you want more fantasy football news, in 2 hours, okay, yeah, if you're still up and you're either on the West Coast or whatnot, these guys, or I'll put it in the chat. My bad, that didn't work. That's not the one. This is the one. Get Right Fantasy Week 4 roster management. Is that the one? I hope that's the one. Anthony, is that the one? You still here? I think that's the one. They're doing this at 9 p.m. our time, which I'll put it here. My bad. That's the one. Wait, hold on. Is that the one or the other one? Oh, the roster management. You guys are doing that today, right? Okay. All right.
That's the one.
Copy that link. Thanks, Den Boys. Man, it's freaking Den Boys is more reliable than Anthony and Mike themselves. He's a good moderator. That's why we made him moderator first. Anthony, get out of here. We gave more respect to freaking Den Boys than they do. Bastards. And the monster. Yeah. Guys, copy that link, put it in a tab, save it for later, come back freaking 2 hours. These guys are going to be up all night. I will be in the chat maybe after I'm done doing my exam. I'll be in there. I'm a moderator for their show as well. So I'll be in there, and I like to give him crap, and I like to throw Mike off his game every time. Yeah. So go ahead, check them out. That's for tonight's show. Again, guys, Mark, we're doing our show tomorrow, right?
Yeah, of course.
So we have the Miami Dolphins and the Bengals.
Yes. Are they wearing the white helmets, I think? Wearing the ice.
The Bengals are? No shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
I believe so.
All right.
Could be wrong, but I believe that's what they're doing.
That'd be great. Bust that out. But yeah, dude. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna be talking during the lunch hour. We're gonna talk about Miami Dolphins and Cincinnati Bengals. But yeah, I got nothing else to say. I'm glad Miles is good. Sucks that Coolio's no longer with us. Another legend gone. 59. That's sad. Pour one out tonight.
Maximum minimum Crosby.
Oh my gosh, Mark. Oh, we almost did it.
I know. I was like, is he not doing maximum minimum Crosby?
We got a maximum Crosby this weekend, bro.
We did.
We got a maximum Crosby. Thank you. Should we do it tomorrow? Or we do it right now. We can talk about today's.
We can do it tomorrow.
Today's. But we can share about today's what stats he did. But he had himself a game. We predicted a maximum Crosby. And he got himself 9 tackles, a sack, and a forced fumble. Maximum Crosby. But yeah. Next week or tomorrow, we'll do another prediction if he's going to do a maximum or a minimum Crosby. Yeah, Mark, I almost left the show without doing that. Good shit. All right. Anyways, guys, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you guys are at. Take care of yourselves. We will see you guys back tomorrow as we talk about the Dolphins and the Bengals. And again, save that link for the Get Right guys. They're going to be doing that. They don't stream for 6 hours. It just seems like they do. Sometimes they do. I don't know. They're weird. But I like them. Check them out. Save it in your tab. Save it for later. Put your reminders. Whatever. Go follow those guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And goodbye, Josh Allen. I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
Getting hype when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate.